Hi, my name's Damien Wills and welcome to the GoFly Fix. And today's special guest is Paul Reddish, who is an Australian airline pilot and a Grade 1 instructor. And today we're going to talk about classes of airspace and readback requirements in controlled airspace. Welcome, Paul, and just give us a quick rundown of how you got into flying.
Okay, yeah, I started in the industry about 20 years ago. It was always my passion. Father was a pilot, so I followed through in his footsteps. I started out as a flight instructor, lots of instructional experience, and then worked my way up into the airlines. I've been with an Australian airline now for the last 12 years on the 737s.
Okay, excellent. So if you just want to step through, we're not going to talk about the high-level airspace because most of the people watching this video are learning to fly and they're on the low-level part of the atmosphere. So we're going to look at Class G, Class D and Class C, if you don't mind just running through those types of airspace that we fly through.
Okay, so starting off with the easiest one, which is Class G, that's what you're mostly used to, so it's outside controlled airspace. Most of you probably been navigation endorsement as such, but you've been avoiding controlled airspace. It's not it shouldn't be a scary thing, it's just listen carefully and follow the instructions as required. It's once you learn how to speak the aviation language, which you should already know a fair bit of, it's actually quite easy to navigate and just do as you're told in controlled airspace.
Yep.
So from Class G we need to enter either a Class C or Class D airspace, and we can't do that without a clearance. So we remain, as we would, OCTA, outside controlled airspace, until we can obtain that clearance, and then once we've obtained the clearance it will be with instructions. So we just read back the set of instructions and follow them as requested.
Great. And so what are the major differences between, say, a Class D and a Class C?
Okay, Class D is more of your airports like Rockhampton, Mackay, Sunshine Coast. So they have a few little procedural differences. They're not normally full primary radar, so it can be just follow the instructions via different waypoints within the controlled D airspace. So they may tell you to track via the Big Pineapple at the Sunshine Coast, so then you have to be able to go straight to the Big Pineapple, and that'll keep you clear of any other traffic. So they're controlling you clear of any other traffic or any other problems that they've got within the airspace that they need to keep you clear of. Whereas Class C is it's more of a procedural. You're on radar, they're seeing exactly what you're doing, and they've got you on their screen, and basically you just fly the aeroplane as you're told. They'll give you an instruction and then you follow that instruction.
Okay, excellent. So today you're going to be doing a flight to the Gold Coast, which is obviously Class C, and then into Archerfield, which is Class D. So that's interesting. A lot of pilots assume that even Class D, say Archerfield, it's got a tower there and it's got radar, which it doesn't, obviously. So it's up to the pilot to give accurate position reports for that person at the tower to be able to accurately provide separation, I guess.
Yep. These types, the Bankstown and Archerfield, they're another special requirement on top of the Class D. So each of them have training programs or videos online that have been created. They have different approach points, different procedures that you have to follow. As an example, into Archerfield, once you're cleared to join the circuit, it means you're also cleared to descend below 1,500 feet. So you don't need a specific clearance to descend once you've been cleared to join the circuit. So there's little bits and pieces. They do take a lot more reading and research before you try to enter those particular airspaces. So don't expect them to all be the same.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to seeing the flight today. So you're going to be doing a bit of a flight review with the owner of the Cirrus distribution company on the East Coast here today, basically into the Gold Coast and Archerfield, and we look forward to following on that flight.
Wonderful.
Okay, great.